How's it hanging, everybody? So today we're talking about the big news. The Legend of Zelda is coming to the big screen. I felt like this would always happen. I felt like it was just a matter of time before they decided to go either the movie or the TV route or both. Maybe we'll see both in time, but for now they're getting things started with a feature-length film, and it is going to be live action. What could go wrong? Hopefully not Tom Holland, who happens to be trending with The Legend of Zelda here on Twitter. Oh boy. Seems like there's a lot that could go wrong here with the casting. But that's kind of what I want to talk about today, the casting. A lot of people are assuming that this is going to be a tale of Link and Zelda. And it probably is, but there's some chance, I feel, that they're going to use this as an opportunity to use the Zelda universe and actually make it a universe, finally, instead of just a retelling of Link and Zelda for the billionth time, which we really don't need, especially in this film. I just really personally don't want to see that. I realize I may be in a minority there, but I'm just not hearing people even entertain the idea that this could potentially be something other than a Link and Zelda story. I mean, when we think about The Legend of Zelda, when we think about how far things have come with the lore and the storytelling, the universe, when we think about Tears of the Kingdom and the Zonai, and, you know, we got to see a tiny snapshot of the Zonai, basically two Zonai who were alive, and then there was a bunch of Zonai alive for an entire civilization, probably 1,000 years before that. So there's so many different directions we can go. The Zonai, the Sheikah. Does anybody remember Impa from in Skyward Sword? That Impa was particularly awesome. I would love to see that Impa in her own feature-length film as the protagonist before Link and Zelda, before, you know, an origin story. How cool would that be? You know, that Impa was doing some cool stuff before she became a sworn protector of the Hyrule royal family or whatever. You know, she was up to some wild stuff. So I want to see what Impa was up to back then. I want to see any number of things. I mean, there's just so many cool angles we could take, so much lore. The Zelda universe needs to become a universe, and this is a really perfect time, I think, to do something a little different with the franchise. And not even really different, but just tell a different story, just a different perspective, different characters. And Link and Zelda don't even have to be in this thing. They don't have to be cast. They probably will be, but they don't need to be. That's what I'm saying. So I'm hopeful that we see something a little different with this film, but who knows? And what I want to know is, what do you think? Do you really want to see a retelling of Link and Zelda again on the big screen? Or would you rather see, like, take your favorite Zelda character, Zelda universe character, not counting Link and Zelda, would you rather see them on the silver screen? I personally would. I'm just saying, I'd be interested to know how many people out there are in agreement with me. Maybe not that many, but maybe so. I don't know. I'm genuinely curious. What do you think? You want to roast me in the comments below for feeling this way? Go for it. If you kind of agree with me and you want to show some support, do that. I'm just genuinely interested. Of course, this is not a serious conversation. We're talking about movies made from video games, so it's really not a big deal. So let's be civil with each other in the comments, but I would love to know how you feel. So let's do it. I'll see you in the comments. Take it easy.